DatzHott.com, Kendrick Lamar.
That's all I can say about that.
DatzHott.com.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
So we are standing here with Brooklyn's finest, Miss Lil Mama. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, and yourself?
You know, I can't complain now that I'm standing next to you.
That's right.
Now, first of all, the name Lil Mama, where did that come from?
My mother and my aunt named me when I was an infant. I was born 9 pounds, 13 ounces.
Was that a British accent there?
No, I was aggravated.
Oh, okay.
It was a mist of aggravation in there.
Okay.
I was born 9 pounds, 13 ounces, and my mother and my aunt compared me to Mama from Throw Mama from the Train, because I had the little gray eyes. I looked like a white woman at birth. I probably didn't get a little, whatever kind of color I got now. Didn't have it then. So, but yeah, it was a joke. And then what wound up happening was that I started to grow. They realized that that name came to them intuitively because I am the mama.
You are the Queen Mama. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Now, you know, let's talk a little bit about being here. You know, you're out here. I heard you reference MC Lyte as your mentor. What is it like to have somebody like that kind of guide you in such a, you know, a very challenging career, should I say?
Well, it was much needed. I want to say after the death of my mom in 2007, I was very lost. There was a lot of trying to figure things out. And, you know, just having my dad who has my back 100%. I have a present father. And
shout out to the dads there.
Shout out to the dads. Let's not, you know, make it seem like they don't exist.
Right.
No, my father, he's a go hard type of guy. Coming from a very rough background. I was very boyish, very tomboyish, and I was trying to get into my essence as a woman and things like that. And my father was just okay with me just throwing on my New York hat over, like, you know, some permed hair that needed to get touched up or something just crazy. And I was really rough, and I started to like smoothen things out for myself mentally, you know, my aunts, and, you know, but to have someone who's on deck in the West Coast and, you know, really genuinely cares about my next steps, not only as a woman but in my career, it was a blessing to connect with Lyte.
That's awesome. Now, how would you say your journey, how difficult was your journey to be successful in a male-dominated industry?
It was very, very difficult. I remember when I used to come to school, I was in like the 8th grade, and I would fall asleep, and my teacher would be like, "Miss Kirkland, wake up. How many kids do you have at home? I need you to wake up. How many jobs do you have?" And I'll be like, actually, I just came home at 6:30 from performing at an open mic, you know, chasing a dream, and at 13 years old, you know, and not knowing like what time they're gonna put you on stage or anything like that. I had to go against dudes. I had to, you know, go against women. I just had, it's a male-dominated industry, but you got to come in and you have to be that wolf. You have to be that, you have to have that energy that says like, yeah, nobody's stopping me. And, you know, as time evolved and I got in the industry, I faced several obstacles along the way. And I think it all made me a better person and brought me to the place where I am today. So,
I agree. You are definitely a woman of strength, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Now, you know, what in regards to, you know, the state of hip-hop music right now and females in there, you've been able to have a pretty long career.
Yeah.
What is the secret to longevity and to stay relevant in the hip-hop field?
I think the secret to having longevity is to just do you. I think that once you get like put in a place where you feel like, well, I have to please this audience, I'm hood, I'm from the streets, I need the street. No, I went from lip gloss to G-Slide to Life, you know, putting out heavy records, Voice of the Young People, the album, to 7 seasons of America's Best Dance Crew because of my dance background, and, you know, into acting because I knew that I would act one day, and having that confidence to go in that room and say, hey, I'm gonna be Left Eye, and that's it.
Now, you did, speaking of Left Eye, you had the chance to play the iconic member of TLC. Were you at all pressured or intimidated by taking on such a role like that, and how were you able to pull it off beautifully?
Oh, thank you. Pull it off. No, I'm kidding.
Excel in it. Excel. Yes.
But no, I'm kidding. I wasn't intimidated, but there was pressure because it's like, okay, you have a a fan base of people who say this person is perfect as was. They don't really know about someone else coming in and, you know, things like that. Portraying a person who's gone, like with Chili and T-Boz, is cool because they handpick their people and they handpick me as well. But for the people, it's like, would Left Eye have chosen this person? Or in the beginning, like, she doesn't look like her.
There's always going to be critics out there.
But guess what? When I went, they saw me with the hazel eyes and as I am and who I am. When I went to that audition, I had eyes like Left Eye. When I went there, I carried her energy in that room, and that's one thing that you have to do. You have to block everybody out and just do you. Go in with confidence and preparation for what you came to do, and that's all that matters.
That's awesome. That actually leads into my last question. To all the young girls out there right now that are watching that are aspiring to be dancers, rappers, musicians, what is the one thing that you would tell them?
Know that you want to do it for you. Don't do it because you see it and you think it's cool. Do it because it's coming from your heart, your spirit, because that word is over your life. You feel it, you hear it, you sense it. It's who you are. And whatever that thing is, whether it's a form of entertainment or helping people into entertainment or far-fetched from that, do your thing. And just don't let nobody stop you. Just keep going. Anybody get in your way, they're a dead man.
Wow. I love it. I can listen to your voice all day. But we got to wrap it up.
What up, y'all? It's your partner, Big Boy, Big Boy's Neighborhood, and you're watching DatzHott.com because it's hot.